What time is it?
It's time for art!
Last week, we drew basic geometric shapes like circles and squares and rectangles and triangles, and I read you Dr. Seuss's The Shape of Me and Other Stuff. This week's book is another Dr. Seuss book. It is My Many Colored Days. Because today we are going to color our shapes. We're going to talk about warm colors and cool colors today. My Many Colored Days by Dr. Seuss, paintings by Steve Johnson and Lou Fancher. Some days are yellow, some are blue. On different days, I'm different too. You'd be surprised how many ways I change on different colored days. On bright red days, how good it feels to be a horse and kick my heels. On other days, I'm other things. On bright blue days, I flap my wings. Some days, of course, feel sort of brown. Then I feel slow and low, low down. Then comes a yellow day, and whee! I am a busy, buzzy bee. Gray day. Everything is gray. I watch, but nothing moves today. Then all of a sudden, I'm a circus seal. On my orange days, that's how I feel. Green days. Deep, deep in the sea, cool and quiet fish, that's me. On purple days, I'm sad, I groan, I drag my tail, I walk alone. But when my days are happy pink, it's great to jump and just not think. Then come my black days, mad and loud. I howl, I growl at every cloud. Then comes a mixed up day and wham! I don't know who or what I am. But it all turns out all right, you see, and I go back to being me. Hey kids, welcome back. Today is your second assignment of art. Last week, we talked about the rules. I read you a book called Brand New Pencils, Brand New Notebooks, and then we started drawing basic geometric shapes. We filled our paper with circles, squares, rectangles, and triangles. Today's assignment is inspired by artist Paul Klee. I remember learning about Paul Klee. I think it's spelled Klee, but pronounced Clay. I remember my art teacher talking about him when I was in kindergarten because he paints really bright, colorful pictures with very basic geometric shapes. Now, his artwork is what we call non-representational, and other people might call it abstract. So we're not doing it exactly like Paul Klee. We're just trying to make a colorful picture made out of basic geometric shapes. That's why today's assignment is just making a picture inspired by the works of Paul Klee. Now that I've read you Dr. Seuss's The Shape of Me and Other Things and Dr. Seuss's My Many Colored Days, I want you to take a look at this page and this page. And do you see where the shapes overlap each other? Where they overlap, they make a new shape. And I want that new shape to be a new color. Well, on our picture, we've got circles, squares, rectangles, triangles overlapping each other. I want to talk to you guys about warm colors and cool colors. In art, warm colors are colors that remind you of being warm, or they remind you of things that are warm. If you're in kindergarten, I want you to color all of your shapes with warm colors. Any kinds of reds, any kinds of oranges, any kinds of yellows. Those are your warm colors found on the color wheel. The cool colors found on the color wheel are your greens, your blues, and your purples. Black and white and gray and brown, those are usually considered neutral colors. They're not warm or cool. But if you add cool colors to neutral colors, they take on cool qualities. And if you add warm colors to neutral colors, they take on warm qualities. So what I want you to do is I want you to color all of your shapes with cool colors if you are in first grade, and I want you to color all of your shapes with warm colors if you are in kindergarten. And if you don't finish today, we will finish these up first thing next week. Here we are, back for another pro tip. I'm trying to work on the design for the 2021 mural, but I don't want to tell you what it is. I want to see how quickly you can guess what you think it is. I started using a light blue pencil last time to just kind of like make construction lines and build the shapes of the characters. And now I'm going back with a pencil and adding details. And then my next step will be to finalize the details with an ink pen. Have you guessed what it is yet? Here's a clue. Past murals include the Leprechaun Marching Band, which represents music. Sports leprechauns, which represents PE. Reading and writing happening on the Media Center. Last year was math and science. So what subject is missing? Yep, you guessed it. Little artist leprechauns painting a mural. Tune in for your next assignment, and for that pro tip, you can watch me add details with an ink pen. Stay tuned for your chance to earn bonus points, and I'll see you later. Bye. Bonus points! Kindergarten, here's another bonus point. Paul Clay. Oh, tell me when he was born. That's it. See you later.